Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball on the show. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Fresno Grizzlies and the Las Vegas 51s. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Flexen, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy is a real good two-seam fastball. And you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all four quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's set. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kyle Tucker, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now here's the pitch. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Flexen has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Ready with the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Gary Cox, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here's the 2-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start. but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Cox is off at first with 2 away. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Runner's going. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. David Paulino will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Into the box now, Gavin Cicchini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. The 1-2. Curveball grounded towards second. Kemp loves it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Into the box now, Christian Colon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the screen came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
Tyler White will bat next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 7, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Parmalee. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Parmalee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Parmalee, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
One and 2 now. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Line towards center field. Cox is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. Guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Now batting, number 16. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting 6th, center fielder, number 5.
Into the box, number 5. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, Patrick Kivlahan, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Max Stassi. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Max Stassi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-0. It's a fastball looked at for a strike. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Third inning, no score to this point. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Ready for another chance? Tony Kemp will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Kemp, a native of Tennessee. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Stepping up now, Bryce Brent. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Right fielder, Bryce Brent.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 9th. Catcher.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses up and in.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gavin Cecchini.
Striding in once again, Gavin Cecchini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball even at 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Christian Colon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Tucker.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parmalee has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Cox. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is a ball high and inside.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-1. Here it is. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Cox, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Runners on first with 1 down. And there he goes toward second. Looped out toward third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Digging in to try it again, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still even at 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brent ranging back, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Tyler White will bat next, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Derek Fisher is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. White rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Leading off the inning, Christian Colon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kemp will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in, Dominic Smith, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. He's in there for strike 1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Parmalee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Grizzlies are out in front 2-0. Ready now, Max Stassi looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. There's a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. I'm set with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Stepping in now, Sierra. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Count to 3-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Gary Cox. As he'll take a look at ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, number 16. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tucker going back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
As we take another look here, you can see that the curve just didn't have that great bite to it, and he sends it deep into the night sky. If you can see it early, curveballs can be some of the easiest pitches to get airborne and backspin out of the park.
In now, number 5, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Fisher arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Settling in now, Patrick Kivlahan. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right, Kemp. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, right, Brent.
At the plate, Bryce Brent. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. 5 innings complete. Fresno leads this one 2-1. Chris Beck takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
51, number 56, Chris Beck.
Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parmalee on the move. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Standing in now, Tyler White, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Brent back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. Max Stassi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in and looking for more, Max Stassi. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Grizzlies are out in front 2-1. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Little tapper down the third baseline. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Cecchini.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gavin Cecchini. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Count now a ball and a strike. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Liner towards second. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Christian Colon, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0-for-2 for him to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running. Offered and missed. Here's the throw.
1 ball.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
First baseman, number 22, Dominic Smith.
Digging in once again, Dominic Smith, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Fisher. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up. Fresno leads this one 2-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Ian Kroll is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Ian Kroll.
Striding in once again, Sierra. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Number 14.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third, and it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. The 2-2 one more time. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Ready with another 2-2. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Another full count pitch on its way. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Missed with a slider. Hit out towards second. Colon is there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. 2 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Plawecki over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Grizzlies are out in front 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Fresno, number 51, James Porter.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Parmalee due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, and there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, number 16, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
A bouncer up the middle. Kemp is up with it, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Number 5.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a hard liner towards short. In there, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ready once again, Patrick Kivlahan, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Lifted in the air to center field. Cox is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Brent.
Ready for another shot now, Bryce Brent. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tucker giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. Fresno leads this one 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the 51, number 63, Tim Peterson.
Ready for another chance. Gary Cox. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gary Cox.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Yuli Gurriel will be next. Ripped down the line, and this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-1, and a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. In there, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Runners off for second. The count now at 2-2. Cox on at first, nobody out. And fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
J.D. Davis is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Tyler White will bat next as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Grizzlies are out in front, 3-1. Tony Sipp is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Tony Sipp.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Fisher is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian Colon.
Now to the plate, Christian Colon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 8 full. Fresno leads this one 3-1. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Robert Gesellman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Stassi hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parmalee is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 14.
Now at the plate, Sierra. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
This one's down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batter.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Brent, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batter, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Sierra leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Another try at 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Brent is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Grizzlies are out in front, 3-1. At the plate, Dominic Smith. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Dominic Smith.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sierra shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Parmalee.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Parmalee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bounce to first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The batter, number 16.
Settling in now, number 16, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Grizzlies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. David Paulino gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tony Sipp works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Grizzlies. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Las Vegas, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.